Security in Bloglio is the main concern of everybody in Nigeria. Alert on security is sacrosanct. OSBC Television Channel 32 UHF Ileawiye Okebale Osogbo sensitizes you through a program, Security and You, on Mondays between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening. Members of the public are allowed to contribute meaningfully to save you and me from the headache. Make a date with the anchor Abdul Jalil at DBC on this channel with security experts. Security and You. Hey, a must watch. Join us. We are using this particular program. We are dedicating it to the new executive governor of Osun State. That is Senator Ademola Adeleke. We congratulate you and we welcome you into the OSBC, particularly Security and You. And as we usually have it, we are going to be talking about what can bring peace to the society. Then we always have people who are capable of doing justice to the topic that we always review every week. But before I introduce my guests, they are going to be two. One is around, the other one is going to be in the studio any moment from now. Let us firstly review the security team this week. As transporters battle to occupy Osun Park, the vehicle raised Governor Ademola Adeleke issued warning against any breach of peace and order in the state. Likewise, 12 people were killed on Thursday, that is last week Thursday, in Kaduna by government in Kaduna. The victims were farmers who were threatened to pay an amount of money out of their farm output, but they were unable to pay it, and the government, they killed 12 in one part, that is in the same state, and they killed another 4 in another part. But the governor has issued a warning to that aspect. Then 2 Boko Haram commanders, 47 fighters emerged from Sambisa surrender. That is a plus to the security men, and we want to appreciate the soldiers for doing justice, because without their efforts they won't surrender. And I have a soldier like them in the studio, and he's going to tell us some things about that. 12-year-old minor kidnapped 3-year-old girl, demands 150,000 naira ransom. That is very very sad. Traffic officers arrested. Okay, let us look at that one because we don't have much leisure. Let me now introduce my first guest, Chief Paul Famojuro, who happens to be a retired Army warrant officer. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that was a retired soldier. Let us take it from this particular state. We have seen that as the new governor has emerged, then has been sworn in, then you can see that he has started with action. I hope as a security man, what do you see to this one? Immediately, the thing starts. Within a few minutes, he has responded to check the incident. As a security man, what's your contribution, your comment about the action of the governor?
Thank you, moderator. And I greet the people at home, wherever you are watching us from. Thank you and good evening. Talking about the new governor, that he is an action man. He inherited action. His blood brother was a governor. I happen to know him even before he became governor. He was so agile and active. The Gulf himself, we know him very well. So if Ademola Jackson Adeleke, His Excellency, happens to be an active governor, it's not making a mistake.
Okay, thank you. From home, we are coming back to home again. But let us look at this action. We consider the Nigerian security outfit. They were able to overpower a set of hoodlums, that is the Boko Haram. Then about 47 out of them, they in Sambisa, they surrender to Nigerian security men. Then what do you think that are we moving towards ending?
We are moving towards the ending.
Because I can remember the other time you said that Nigeria is going to win this battle.
You even quoted me as if I'm a prophet or something, and I said I'm not a prophet, but I really want to be optimistic that we are going to win the war with the support of our brother. And I know the type of army we have. And with the other security agencies we have too, that they can do better.
But what can you say about what happened in Kaduna on Thursday last week? 12 people were killed. Then apart from that, 4 another one were killed in the same state. Then nobody has apprehended anybody for that.
But yet they cannot go free. They will still apprehend them. What I know with this kind of hit and run operation is that it is a guerrilla warfare kind of a thing. Something that you do and people are not ready for you. You just come and hit and run away. That is cowardice. But yet they are still going to, they will cut them and Nigeria will crush them.
Yes, I want to welcome the Bar of Governor. Congratulations, Laji. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That was the Commander Harmonized Vigilante of Nigeria that is based in Osun, because you based in Osun. After all, you belong to Lagos even much more than us now. Yes, you have featured on this program many months ago. We thank God that you are still back. Yes, we are still in the euphoria of the celebration of the governor. That is the new governor who happens to be one of your children. Now, what we are observing is that some motor the transporters, they did as they usually do when they want to have a change of government. But immediately after a few minutes, the governor responded. Then I want you to evaluate the start of this government in terms of security.
You know, I may say something. As a father of the governor, that question, wherever I put it, they may say because it's his own son. What I want you to know is that those transporters or drivers, they are being used to that kind of thing. It's coincidence that when we are doing the inauguration, they are doing what they knew they
want to change.
So that's it. You know, yesterday they did it. Today, other side retaliated. We thank God that every time we put that now. So it has nothing to do with inauguration of Kenny. And if you watch the speech of incoming governor, he said that he said about 2 or 3 things. But he said that in terms of security, you're going to be very serious. And you want to use everybody as a community police to get hand in hand with the other security operatives. So when I will draw my curtain by saying that, can't you congratulate me for?
I congratulate you. Yes.
This is my man here. I thank God for bringing this man here.
I didn't know that Alaji was even invited.
Lost and found. So we thank God for everything. And to start with, if you listen to the other suggestions from other angles, we in Ede, we thank God, and we believe that this incoming governor will set everything to the record, because this is not the first one for Ede being there. And what people are agitating say that how can Chief Staff came from? You know, Chief Staff is a political office. You need somebody who is very close and trustworthy. This is not in time of we are trying to employ somebody. No. So we need to use somebody who is very real, because we all know that there's fire on mountain. So we need somebody who will not lead us astray. And as you see, Governor Nuruddin is a very young man and very agile, and together with the brain there, and he has many people behind him. Not only his brothers and sisters, we are there in personnel. We support him to see. And what I would like all the Osun State who want change in Osun should do for us is to be praying for him, so that he can succeed. If he succeeds today, all of us will be at rest. So that's what I want to say.
Okay, let me go to the retired soldier because you are still a soldier.
Oh,
yes.
It's still officer, not retired. It's my commander too now.
Yes, I want you to look at this.
He's the one that's training my boys.
Oh God, he said it.
For past 10 years now.
Yes, you did that one for the past 10 years. Then, what do you have for the governor?
What I have for the governor.
Your group.
My group will work in hand with
that's a promise.
The harmonized vigilante group.
That's one.
And other
logistics.
Security outfit that, that are tested and trusted. Because if not that Alhaji Ridwan Hussein was really tested and trusted, retired military officer will never come and work with him. I knew a police officer who was a DPO, and we were working together. He taught them how to, in terms of laws, do's and don'ts. In fact, it's like he created a very. If I were to recommend his outfit, then I didn't know. Did you tell me that he was coming today? If I had come here today on my own, I have been his commander, taking care of the boys and training them. And I knew whatever happened in Osun State here, if they call any vigilante man, if I say, where are you from? And they say it's from Yasala. Honestly, I'm sure of safety of that area. So I'm ready to work with them to enhance security in Osun State and in Nigeria at large.
And all the retired.
Not quite 3 weeks now ago that the chief of army staff called a seminar in Lagos. And fortunately, I think I sent some pictures to you. I was among the people who went from Osun here.
Very good.
And what we are asked to do is what we are doing now. We're not far from large people and the police. Even what the police cannot do, the vigilante will do it. Because knowing the terrain matters. You cannot bring a policeman from Maiduguri or from Calabar to come and police Osun State. If you enter into Osun forest there, he may not know his way out. But those who knows the terrain will be mobilized and they will work very hard. Our forests needed to be policed and to be manned. We just look at forest and we say this is a forest. The only assistance they need from us is somebody who can read map, who can use a compass. Like you are entering the bush from here, you know the type of formation you will arrange the boys to be, either single line or extended line of file formation, and listening to sound of a bullet, identifying the type of rifle they are using, and you will be taught the killing range, because if you don't know the killing range of a rifle, if a rifle is fired from far distance, you know that this distance from where that rifle is shot is fired, it cannot kill you. It will only injure you. That is what they call a killing range. If you move towards them, somebody is needed to tell them, pin down, stop firing, dash down, crawl to cover. It is not the type of...
That's a language.
It's a terminology. It's a military term.
Language.
You know, like all these garage people we are talking about now. Somebody want to fight, begin to remove his trouser. And he started looking for heavy weapon, everything that he can carry. So you are not trained to do that. So these people will be trained properly, and even we trust them. What we only need from them is how to draw them up and how to move in the bush. And let us say anybody will come and invade our land.
Let me now go to Alhaji Yasalam. Your group is highly very experienced and they are doing very well. But we learned that there were many problems during the last administration. Now it's gonna come to your home. Then how will you assure the people of Osun State that you are going, because you did very well during the period time, then how are you going to assure people that you are going to do greater? This is your regime.
That promise is already there.
Okay.
If my group can be working with the outgoing government, so who's me not to work for myself?
Yes.
You don't need to give yourself. People knew that this is just alarm time. And by having this, my brothers and others, I know things will change. You know, during Oyinlola, it's the same PDP. He brought up to the extent that all local governments give us a vehicle to have smooth running of this thing. But by and large, the African governments, well, they establish their own. And you see something, these are our guys who have been properly trained, and they've used their own training to the extent that they are not taking gratitude. So we remain under them. And if you remain under the supervision of police and the army, you don't go to the politics. That is why when the African government is there, hardly they recognize us. You know, they bought vehicle for other presumed security agents. And did you see my people crying? No. Because we are with the police, the SS and army. And we have our own conduct that we should follow. So if politician gives you a vehicle or money today, he will be expecting you to follow him to the campaign. And if you go there, you may meet your Waterloo. You know what I mean? It's not vocabulary, it's an English. So you may meet your Waterloo in terms of disgrace. Now that the new government is coming now, even if it's not my family, police and army say that this is the best man we name. And if he say he wants it, then if he doesn't, nothing. But we cannot work without the police and SS instruction. That's what I want to emphasize. And with this now, I'm about to the governor. So I will not find it difficult to advise him this is what to do. Because you see those people, they are still coming. They were still coming. And some of them are not contented with what they have. That's the problem with them. Even some of them have been calling me, Baba, this is our town. I now ask him, they give you 56 machine, they give you 4 pickup. Yes. Did you call me that, Baba? This is what they give us. You are now saying it's your own tongue. And it's my own tongue. Keep your own and then make it my own. So, and I want to say this, that I'm happy to be here this afternoon. Like you used to accuse me that, no, Lagos people did not hijack me, but they admire me. Every now and then you say, Baba, give us 10, give us 10. So that is what happened there. But now, I'm very happy to see my brother here. We are quite some times. So we have been together for more than 8-9 years now. And he has no blemishes. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm happy to meet him here. Whatever he says is the truth, because the soldier doesn't lie. They lie where they cannot detect that lie. You know what I'm saying now?
Thank you. I like where you. Yes. I want you to tell us.
Yeah.
People know you as a soldier. Now, what do you think that the retired soldiers, that is your group, then the synergy you have possibly with those who are still in the service and other security agencies?
The synergy we have with the people serving,
particularly in this state.
Yes, it's very, very cordial. We are free to go to any commander, any army organization, any unit to discuss security issue with you. Even they try to return some people who are still fit to the army. But that is not the type of synergy we are talking about.
But sir, what happened yesterday and today was closer to your area. Then do you have any check or anything?
Yesterday
I'm checking it.
Yes. At where?
Yes. Possibly that happened at the garage.
You cannot. Soldier is not meant to go and fight in the close quarter battles. We are not meant to fight.
Possibly you said
you don't. You don't mobilize soldiers to go and fight on the streets. You want to kill the whole nation. You don't need to mobilize.
But to mediate.
No, you don't go and mediate. Why will you carry? Do you think that I will hold my life now and I will somebody try to harm Elijah and I will spare him? So that is why it is not advisable to. But all being the same, what we are taught is that security starts from grassroots. The police, we have the army, we have the navy, we have the air force. But grassroots, we have the vigilante groups and all other groups. If a retired soldier is residing somewhere, what we are trained to do is to see that even if Boko Haram wants to operate, they will start from one community. So why don't you study what is happening around your community and make a little report about it and let the people concerned know about it? They don't just come from heaven and come and there was a day some laborers were mistakenly arrested because people look at them and they thought they were suspects, and they called the necessary people who later run down. They later find out that these people are MTN laborers. So that is the awareness we are talking about. We don't need to wait until when people come and
bombard us.
Bombard us now. By me asking somebody, "You're welcome, please, what do you have in your?" Or if you see movement, you have been passing around there. Or
what are you looking for?
All these things are what even his own boys have been trained, and they are really working very well. They are doing it very fine.
Okay, let me put this one to Alhaji. Yes, the new government has been installed and peace has restored into the. I want you to give the governor, those who are going to be working with him, then the generality of the people of the state advice on how they can maintain peace.
We thank God for everything, for bringing him another new era. My advice goes to those families, those fathers and mothers, that this time everybody should caution their children not to join bad eggs, not to allow themselves to be used against any government. Because yesterday morning, before getting to the field, is Newroon Jackson Ademola. But today is now Governor Newroon. Even if you forget the rest of the day, and the law did not recognize any ignorance. Did not respect ignorance. There's no ignorance in law. So I will advise everybody to hold on. Secondly, I want to enjoy Nigerians. We not Adeleke put himself there. I suspect that people are tired of having government, and that is why they voted Emas to the Adeleke. So if they knew this and they believe this, please cooperate with the government of the day. And let's see. You know, last time I was here on another program, the alcohol has been something better. I said, look, we as a vigilante, we are just like retired soldier. We are just like the serving police. We don't have choice. We have to support the government in power. You know what I'm saying now? No, apart from say I'm from Ede, I think it's my family. No. So I want to encourage people to please cooperate. In what way? To support the government. If you see something, say something. And before it will be get out of hand. Like narrated now. When you see somebody, that's what you call vigilant. You question him. You are not with harm. Even if he's carrying harm, he will not brought it up, because no criminal, no hoodlum he wants anybody to identify them. So they will keep up. I used to make this example. Look at road safety corps. Have you seen any armed robber? Are they not passing them? But they know that they were harmless. That's why they cannot be attacked. So if we too, as a community policing leader, they cooperate, and this one doesn't differentiate. Yawega can be vigilante, Babaloga can be vigilante, Artisan can be vigilante. All of us, that's why they call us grassroots, and we are the number one force. Any that didn't recognize grassroots security provider is bound to fail, because we are the one to let you know where the blind man buried was the man was buried. You are the stranger. Like they said, you come from Gamaduguri or somewhere. You cannot tell us who is who in the. If they ask you yourself now that you know somewhere here, which area that you know is a very tourist, which you will not look up and down.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Yasalam. We cannot exhaust all what we have. And that way, words of advice to the governor, to the people in the state, that you are the one who chose Ademola as your governor. You have to cooperate with him so that he can succeed. And if he succeeds, then we all succeed. I want to appreciate Chief Paul Famojuro, a retired soldier. You are welcome. And Alhaji, that is the commander, Amunai Vigilante of Nigeria. Alhaji Yasalam, that is Alhaji Ridwan Hussein. Thank you very much for being part of the show today. I'm Adebisi Abdi. By the grace of God, we are going to meet again next week. Bye for now. Security in Bloglio is the main concern of everybody in Nigeria. Alert on security is sacrosanct. OSBC Television Channel 32 UHF Ileawiye Okebale Osogbo sensitizes you through a program, Security and You, on Mondays between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening. Members of the public are allowed to contribute meaningfully to save you and me from the headache. Make a date with the anchor Abdul Jalil at DBC on this channel with security experts. Security and You. Hey, you must watch. Join us.
Please listen to this public service announcement. The Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has warned against violence among transport workers' union in the state, directing security agencies to maintain status quo across the motor parks. All union leaders and their supporters are hereby directed to remain calm and bring any grievances to the state government for resolution. Security agencies are consequently directly to maintain law and order. Signed, Malam Olawale Rashid, spokesperson to the executive governor. Please listen to this public service announcement. The Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has approved the appointment of Alhaji Kazeem Akinleye as the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Alhaji Teslim Igbalaye as the Secretary to the State Government, and Malam Rashid Olawale as the spokesperson to the Governor. The appointment takes immediate effect. Thank you.
Kérésìmesì ọdún ayọ̀.
Ọdún dé o, ẹ jẹ́ ká yọ̀.
Kò sí àní-àní pé afẹ́fẹ́ ọdún Kérésìmesì tí ń fẹ́ lọ́tùn lósì gbọ́dún